Hello, friend. Today's short flow is from the beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. It's a little bit windy out here, so bear with me. The first time that I saw the ocean after treatment, I remember just sitting there and crying and being so overwhelmed by how beautiful it was and just overtaken by the glory of creation. So I've created this flow with that in mind, just to give you an opportunity to see something beautiful no matter where you are in treatment, whether you're at the end or just at the beginning. It's amazing to take a moment to just pause, reflect, and just be overwhelmed with something that's so much bigger than us. And so my prayer for this practice today is that this does just that for you. So we are going to start in a seated position, anywhere that's comfortable, perhaps a chair, perhaps your mat. And when you find that position, you can close your eyes or soften your gaze, taking a moment to just notice the places where your body touches the earth, starting to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Perhaps placing one hand over your heart and the other hand over your belly, and just letting that give you a feeling of groundedness. And as you breathe, see if you can breathe into both of those places, allowing your breath to expand into your belly, into your chest, getting deep, full breath. Allowing your breath to calm any inner dialogue that might be going on. And if you notice your thoughts moving, can you just gently push them to the side and give yourself these next few moments to be present? Two or three more full breaths here. Exhaling completely out. And when you're ready, placing your hands on your knees, slowly opening your eyes. And we'll take some neck circles. So perhaps you might like to look to the left side. Look all the way to the left. I like to start here because it really allows us to get a full neck circle. So starting on the left and then bringing the chin ever so slightly down, just tucking it towards that shoulder. Taking a moment to pause and breathe here. And then bringing the chin all the way down towards the chest, into the center. Bringing the chin towards the right shoulder. Looking to the right. Taking the chin up and towards the right. Up into the center. Up into the left. And back to the left. Now taking this circle on your own, moving through all of those places. You don't have to pause there. I just like to do that to give you an idea of how big we want these circles to be. Never pushing into pain though, always moving at your range, what feels good in your body. And after you've finished about 3 circles, you can reverse and move in the other direction. Beautiful. And when you're done, returning to center, And with the hands on the knees, we're going to take a sort of seated cow pose. So we'll inhale to look up with the eyes, up with the chin, arch the back, taking this nice extension. And as we exhale, tucking the chin into the chest, rounding the back and spine, and moving into a seated cat position. Inhale to look up and arch the back. And exhale, seated cat. Do a few more like this, pairing your own breath with your own movement. And returning to center. Let's find hands and knees. So wrists stacked under shoulders, knees stacked under hips. And when you find here, we'll just come and sit back into a child's pose. So you might like to keep your knees wide, or perhaps you can put them together. But just allowing yourself to find a comfortable position. Arms can be down, palms can be facing up. Getting a nice stretch through the back side of the body here. Continuing to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. Beautiful. Let's return now to hands and knees. And we're going to take puppy pose. So crawling the hands out in front of you and allowing your chest to just melt into the ground. Taking whatever degree of movement feels good for you. Perhaps your forehead rests on the ground. Perhaps it rests on a block. Perhaps it doesn't come anywhere close to the ground today, and just trusting that that's okay. Just breathe in here, getting a nice stretch through the shoulder blades. This is one of my favorite poses. Beautiful. And crawling the hands back underneath the wrists. Let's let the right leg come out behind you. And just rock it forwards and backwards. Getting a stretch through that right side leg into our hamstrings, a place that tends to be really tight, at least for me. And then taking the left leg and kicking it out to the side so it acts sort of as a kickstand. And we're going to open up into a supported side plank. So allowing the right hand to come up overhead, stretching out long. Breathing into the side body here. Your gaze can be forward, can be up, whatever feels steady and feels good. And returning to hands and knees. This time, let's kick the left leg out behind us, rocking forwards and backwards. And kicking the right leg out like a kickstand and opening up to the left side. Noticing what choice you make on this side. And can you release the control for it to need to be the same? If one choice feels good on one side of your body and the other feels good on the other, can you be okay with that? Trusting that our bodies are not exactly the same and our choices don't have to be exactly the same. Return to hands and knees. Let's take one more side plank on each side. On this next round, see if perhaps you can pick your hips up just ever so slightly higher. Maybe have a little bit more movement available after having done this once already. Maybe you don't, that's okay. And moving to the left side. Returning to hands and knees. We're going to find again a comfortable seated position. You can be cross-legged and have your heels underneath you. And when you find this position, just take a deep breath and let's exhale out of your mouth. Do a few more like this. Inhale, completely filling up, and exhale, sigh it all out. Inhale, and exhale to release. And place your hands at your heart center, and we'll end this short practice here today. Thank you so much for practicing with me, friends. I hope you feel a little bit lighter and a little bit looser as a result of doing this, and that you've had a chance to see something lovely. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I hope to practice with you again soon. Thank you.